1974 D18. I just finished it up. You guys realize when I do these videos, the guitar is like hot off the bench, right? And it hasn't had time to really break in. They get better after they've been played for about a week or two. They get a lot better after they've been played for 2 to 6 months. You really have to give it 2 to 6 months to fully mature and sound what it's like. Sound like what it's going to really sound like. But here they are. Gives you an idea. This one, I did tuners on it, moaned that, reset the neck. The owner wanted, he says he plays a little hard, so I left the action a little bit higher than I normally do. The action's at 103 at the 12th fret, down to I think 85 on the high E, which is about 10 thousandths of an inch, 5 to 10 thousandths of an inch higher than I normally run it. It's a little bit of a higher action, but you know, I left a lot of saddle on it right here. You can see it's got a nice tall saddle, so there's plenty of room to go down on it. In fact, the saddle is 155 thousandths out of the bridge, so that's up there. That's getting up there. Should have plenty of height to go down should the owner want to lower the action. And the action may rise a little bit as the scalloping kicks in and all that other stuff that I did. Alright, so moving down the neck here. I totally refretted it, did a neck reset on it. The bridge, amazingly, was in the right location, so I didn't do anything to the bridge. I did put a new bridge plate in it, took the big rosewood plate out, put a smaller black locust in it, took the popsicle brace out, fully scalloped the braces. Most of the 70s that I've been doing, I only scalloped the X braces just in order to loosen the sound up without losing the punch. But the owner wanted maximum volume, maximum jam sessionability out of this, and so I went ahead and scalloped the tone bars. And so here we have a fully scalloped 1974 D18. Had a couple long cracks back over here that fortunately went back together really well. I cleated them up, and they look fine right now. I mean, you can see them right here because I haven't touched the finish up or anything, but they went together great. I put cleats here, here, here. I basically put cleats in between all of the cloth strips, so I think it should be pretty sturdy. Put an end pin in it, ebony bridge pins. That's what it sounds like. Let's go up to A. Let's capo up. See what it sounds like capoed up. In bluegrass, you know, as you guys all know, you use the capo a lot, and once you do that, the guitar gets a little bit easier to play than it is when it's open. A higher action isn't so noticeable there. There we go. Sounds like a bluegrass D18 to me. So, this guitar is going out on Monday, hopefully, if it passes the wife listening inspection test. And my wife listens to all of these, and I go through every single fret, make sure they sound clean. Sometimes you miss it, you know, sometimes your owner plays different than you do, or the humidity changes, or whatever happens, but I really do try to do my best to make sure the guitar at least sounds right when it leaves here. We go down through every single fret. Because this one has a higher action, it's a little bit more forgiving, but frets addressed nice, I think would be good. So there we go. So it's going to have some volume. One thing about when you scallop the tone bars, as opposed to just scalloping the X's, you get more woof out of it that way, and the woof is like this percussive sound here. Especially as you move up around it, you can find a spot out there where it really woofs, and that'll come out in the rhythm. I'm playing a little bit harder than I normally would, but that's what owner's going to do. But when you do that, when you pound it like that, you get that woof, that percussion That can really help drive a bluegrass band, especially if you play back a little bit closer to the bridge and angle your pick down a little bit. Don't hit straight with your pick like that. Hit it at a little bit of an angle, so with the leading edge going across the strings. There's the woof zone. You can really compete with the mandolin and whatnot that way. So, 1974 D18.